Right, Peter, Q&A. Fans have sent the questions in.
Yeah.
Nice and honest if you can. First one comes in from Mareed. What's your favourite workout? I'm not sure if that actually means uppers, lowers or specific exercise. So.
Good one. I suppose if it was one individual thing, I'd say pull-ups.
Yeah.
Good workout. Tough.
Yeah.
But feel a nice little burn afterwards.
I'm slightly big boned, so it's harder to pull me up. Brian Robinson has sent one in. What's your worst tattoo you have and why?
I've noticed I've got a couple in, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, let me have a think.
We can add to that as well and ask what your favourite one is.
You know what? I've got a fair few, but they are all, there's all sentiment behind them, or
right.
They're with regard to family or bits and pieces like that.
No mad Mallorca weekend then where you woke up with one?
No hidden away ones on the bum cheek or anything like that. No, I know they're not everyone's cup of tea. I'm well aware there's a preconceived idea of people with tattoos and what have you, but I suppose it's an expression of myself. So no, there's none that I dislike. In turn, my favourite, I've got some on me outsides of my lower legs that my kids have done, and I've also got their footprints on my ribs.
Nice.
So.
There you go. George McLean, any hobbies outside of football?
I'm not really a golfer.
It's funny that because I've got golf or anything
like
that.
Oh really? No, I'm not into the golf. I went once. My best mate, he said, "Oh, come with me and our kid." So off we go. Went to the driving range. It's all right, this. And he said, "Well, we'll do 9." So we do 9. And it was fairly nice when we started, but then it started to rain. The wind started to blow. Miscuing the ball and my hands were stinging. So that was it. One spin, never again.
Yeah, that's the good thing about a driving range. You're never going to go after it.
Yeah. So not a golfer, but don't mind watching a good film.
Yeah.
And just doing dad stuff, taking the kids to their activities and watching them, supporting them, that sort of thing.
I'm not sure if you're into your boxing, but Super Jeb has sent one in. Who do you like best, Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, I do. I like my boxing. I actually saw Tyson Fury about 18 months ago.
Yeah.
He was coming out of a hotel. I think I was meeting the coach and he was just coming out, so I've got a picture with him. I like him. I like the way he is. I think he's a great boxer as well. So, not that Joshua's not, but I think I'm going to lead towards Tyson Fury.
So who wins if them two get it on? Tyson for you?
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Ethan Hoyard has been on. Best centre-back partner in your career?
Whew, good one. I have to pause this. I've played with a few.
Don't want to let anyone down now, do you?
No, I know. There'll be lots of people, if they see this, I might get a thick ear or...
And to get you out of trouble, we'll exclude Tranmere.
Right, okay.
So prior to Tranmere. So Mark Ellis or Manny Monte, they can't get the hump with you.
Okay. There's a couple. When I was at Huddersfield, we had Sean Morrison come on loan, who was only 20, 21, but he had all the tools, the physicality, the awareness to go on and be a really good centre half. So he's one, and the other one I'll go with was Richard Gough, who was at Everton.
Yeah.
I learned so much from him. I think it was about 18 or 19 when he signed, and I'm thinking, what's this our fella coming in for? And whose daft idea was it to sign him? But that's going back best part of 20 years now, but physically the way he looked after himself, the way he trained, all those sorts of things, and obviously the stuff on the grass that he gave me pointers with and helped me with. So I'd say he was a big influence to me when I was a younger player.
Rangers legend as well.
He is, certainly is.
What are you going to do after football? I imagine that means after you finish playing.
Good question. Part of me would love to do the media stuff. Been fortunate to do a couple of little bits and pieces, but I'm not quite sure I've got the profile or the boyish good looks, so that might be out the window.
Well, we'll grab you on iFollow as soon as you can.
Yeah.
I'll start the ball rolling for you.
What with a face for radio. So yeah, no, enjoyed that. Done a few bits. I've also taken some of the coaching qualifications, so there's a possibility. And guy I've known for a few years, he's I think they call them intermediaries now. He's a football agent, and we've had a conversation there. So there's one or two things there, that possibilities. So we shall see as and when the time comes, and it might be a case of suck it and see which one suits.
Josh Hebbard has sent one in. Favourite moment in your football career so far?
There's been a few. I think there's probably throughout a career, there's probably more tough times, mundane times than the real highs as such. But I suppose captaining a team to promotion at Wembley's right up there. I was at Huddersfield going back a little while ago. Getting promoted is a fantastic feeling, and I'm sure a fair few of the boys can vouch for it. If you can pick away, I think going up at Wembley's.
I was just about to ask you that then. I know everyone in hindsight would like it done and dusted
a
week or so before the season finishes, but if you know you're going to go up at Wembley, I mean, we've experienced the two on the run, so there's no better feeling for me.
No, and growing up as a kid, playing on the streets or in the yard or in the school playground or whatever it was,
it was always Wembley wherever it was.
It was always a Wembley final, so I suppose in a way that's living the dream.
Chalin XR has sent one in, nice and simple for you. What's your favourite flavour of crisps?
Go with salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar? She's known you me. Archie V, the best goal you've ever scored, and I spoke to you a little bit earlier about this. I've done a little bit of research, and I actually can't believe that you've scored 62 goals, 49 league and 13 cup goals. Not bad for a centre half, that, you know.
Not bad.
Some strikers will finish with less goals than that in a career.
Probably. You know what? When I was a kid, I played up front, played in midfield a bit as well, but played up front until I was about 15, 16, and then circumstances prevailed that there were one or two injuries, and I went in at the back, and kind of where I ended up. There has been, times where I've played up front in games and back ends of games, emergency striker when teams have had injuries. So I've done all right for goals. It's always nice to get on the score sheet. Whew. Dear oh dear. From a technical aspect, I scored one for Oldham about, what are we in now? December 18, crew. Pouring down with rain. The ball's come square, I've received it in the centre circle, took it on 5 or 10 yards, and thought to myself, if I try and slide it into the striker, they get stuck in the puddle, they intercept it, and then they're racing at us, or I knock it out of play. So another couple of yards on, and I hit it caught it sweet and it whistled in the top corner. So that one's not too bad. That sticks out.
I'm going to find that one. Will Ebrell has been on. Who's the best player you've played alongside? And we've had your best centre-back partner, so let's go away from the Defenders Club. Who's the best player you've had alongside you, maybe even in training or anything like that?
Best player? There's two. Of one still playing, and the standout player of my generation, our generation, it's got to be Wayne Rooney. The other, I feel it was an honour, a privilege to be on the same pitch as him. I was fortunate enough to play a few times with him, although he was coming to the latter stage of his career. Paul Gascoigne was just a phenomenon, unbelievable. As an 8-year-old kid watching him in the World Cup back in Italy, to eventually be able to be on the same pitch with him is just, to me, it's amazing, mind-blowing.
Still my hero.
Yeah, what he could do with the ball was unbelievable.
Injuries for me stopped him being the best ever.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There you go, not so bad names to play alongside, is it?
Not bad.
Rooney and Gascoigne.
Not bad.
Louis, who's the funniest teammate at the campus?
Oh, there's a few who think they're funny. But
yeah, I'll vouch that.
But not. Going around the changing room now. In their own little way, Perks is
I was going to suggest him, he's very dry, isn't he?
Yeah, I think you've got to be a certain IQ to understand some of the things that Perks comes up with. But yeah, no, Perks is a great lad and great character.
TRFC James, what keeps you motivated after such a long career and so many clubs?
Like I said before, it was the cup final at Wembley when you were a kid playing. As a kid, all I wanted to do was be a footballer, and I'm well aware that I'll be a long time retired and unable to. So to me, it's wanting to. That's the first thing, you've got to want to still do it. And I love being out there on a Saturday or a Tuesday night or whenever it is. And in the thick of it, scrapping for points, scrapping to win games. So I think that's probably the biggest thing, is the will, wanting to. And then you learn things over the course of time about your body and what's right for it, what's not right for it, what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat, what you need to do in the gym, and you perhaps adapt your training a little bit and all that sort of thing.
3 quick fire ones to finish off. I'm not sure we drink either of these, but what's your preference, Coke or Pepsi?
Neither.
No, I knew you were going to say that. What footballer would drink Coke or Pepsi? J.M. Walton, opinions on Marmite?
No, not for me. I'm a hater.
I'm glad you said that. Ryan, TRFC, Ronaldo or Messi?
Tough one. Messi's phenomenal. He technically, he's unbelievable, and I'm sure there's been plenty of nurturing there and development gone into his career. But I think there's probably a lot of it is natural, and he was perhaps born with it. Again, I've been fortunate to play against Ronaldo a couple of times. So you look at him over the course of the years, I think he's someone who's learned about his body. He's obviously grafted and worked very hard at his trade and perfecting all the technical aspects and the nitty-gritty stuff of being able to not showboat, that's the wrong word, but be able to be as talented as he is, and also the way he's looked after himself physically and the shape he's in. And my lad loves him, so I think I'm going to have to edge towards Ronaldo.
There you go. I think it's about 50-50 on that, actually. We always ask that question at the end.
Really.
Brilliant, Peter. Thank you very much for that.
Pleasure.
Brilliant.